Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Good day. It is a good day. Even if it feels like things around you aren't as you want them to be, right? But it's always the journey getting there. And I know you guys hear that a lot. But it really is, because it never truly actually ends. You're never going to actually get to a place where you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. You're always going to desire more. You're always going to want to expand. But it is supposed to be fun. Even when you're in challenging situations. Okay, I caught myself yesterday too, where, my emotions got involved and I was like, and then you want to validate them and be like, well, this, and this, and you got all these reasons, right? But at the bottom line, like, is that emotion serving you? Is that emotion serving you? And today we do have the Page of Pentacles, all right? So the Page of Pentacles is about being, grounded and stable, being the pentacles. It's the earth element. You could be an earth element in your zodiac. So something feels like it's going to fall. Something feels like it's going to fall. Because here she has it grasped in her hand, right? So it's like your inner knowing, your inner being knows that you have something, right? You have something. You deserve something. You are worthy of this. Now it's time to be open to receiving what this is. Okay, so I gotta get another light. I will do that. All right, so being open to receiving. What are we receiving? We are receiving a manifestation of some sort. We are being awakened to our true power, our true potential, okay? And that's not what everybody confined us or how we grew up in this world, this dynamic, these patterns that we've been living for years, right? We've been in the survival mode for many, many, many thousands of years. And then within this last, I want to say like 100 years, or so, we're actually being able to find out who we truly are. We've been able to have the space and the time to acknowledge our trueness inside. It's not always being on guard, just in case we get eaten by an animal or, this, that, or the other, or somebody's trying to take our land or something. No, we've actually been safe enough, feeling secure and safe enough to really ask deeper questions. Why are we here? What are we? What are we trying to do? And becoming Akabogel. I can't even say it. It's in my mind. I don't know why they chose that word. I can't say that. Right? But okay, we're becoming in the receiving mode of, we're waking up to the possibilities that we can actually have everything that we truly want. We don't have to. We've always been in like this sacrificing mode, right? Where we got to sacrifice something to get something, and this, and you just can't have it. It's either business or career or relationships and family and this, but really, you really can have it all. There's always going to be, there's some sort of balance though. It may not be the whole way that you have it in your mind though. Your expectations are shifting. Okay, your expectations are shifting. Everything does not have to look like how it's supposed to be for everyone. Everyone are not the same, right? And what something looks like to one person isn't going to look like that for another person. And being okay with that and not letting all of the judgments for marriages popping up in my head, like not having the judgments, like if you don't want to get married, that's fine. But that is like literally like a structure that everything is built around nowadays, right? But these structures are coming down slowly but surely. They're coming down, okay? But it's really up to every single one of us individually to go after what we feel is right for us and not following everybody else, because what it always was, you go to college and you build a foundation and you get married and you have kids and then this and this and this, right? And like your parents, they wanted you to be this or this, a lawyer, a dentist, a doctor, this, right? Follow this religion, follow these rules. But that does not work for everyone. For some people, that works. That works. They're happy. But for a lot of other people, we're all very unique. It doesn't always work the same, And we love who we love. And love is limitless. Limitless. So don't be afraid to love. That's coming through big time right now, is to not be afraid to love and to show your love to anybody or anything. Like, it's okay. It's all right. There's a reason why you feel that way. Like, validate your feelings when you know that that is for you. There is something that you need to sleep on. Okay? Spirit is saying no to something and to sleep on it. So if somebody was asking a question just now, Spirit is saying take a little bit more time and sleep on it, okay? So somebody may be, because I was getting the whole judgmental and like the structure and to follow this structure and blah, blah, blah. So somebody may be getting pressured to follow some sort of structure, to follow some sort of legacy or something that your family may have. And you can put this in any dynamic in your life right now. This is the energy that I'm getting the biggest. Okay, so this is what I'm going to refer it to. But you already know, make it fit where, how your life is, because you can always twist in all the different sections of life, But I am getting that in the seventh house, it's relationships, business relationships, partnerships. I feel like there is a new partner. I feel like you are manifesting new partnerships, new family dynamics, because I feel like you are expanding. You are finding out your true power, your true alignment. And I feel like you are aligning with other people socially that are like you, and a new partnership per se, even, you are on the right path. Okay, you are never not where you are supposed to be. So like there's this huge thing about not being so judgmental with yourself and not getting too angry and frustrated with yourself that you are not where you want to be. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to expand, right? Your body has to adjust the different vibrations to fit in different realities that you want, in different dynamics, like it's not only your mind and it's your whole body, it's your soul. You have to adjust and align and be open to receive, which means that there's limitations that we have in ourselves that we have just, gathered on our time here. We've been here for quite some time, it's been a few years. So like, that's what I'm talking about, shadow work. Okay, so there's some some things that you weren't aligned to acknowledge. Basically, you didn't notice some different limitations. You didn't notice some things that may be holding you back, some sort of energy, some sort of belief systems are huge, okay, that were actually holding you back because that's not aligned to your truth. What is your truth? And it does take courage to step out, because then it feels vulnerable, right? You feel vulnerable because you felt safe where you were. You knew what was going to happen. You knew the people around you. You're just like, well, everybody believes this, and this is true because of this, and this. But it may not be true for you. The only reason why it resonates and is true from them is because it was already manifested by somebody. But everything starts with imagination. So you can make something true that doesn't exist right now. I'm going to say that again. You can make something true that does not exist right now. It all starts with a thought. It all starts with that energy, right? And if that's truly calling you, you can make that happen. You are awakening to your true power. Your true power is within you, and you are going to start to see this in your everyday life. The 7th house is also Libra. So you may be a Libra. That just came up. Libra and life. We do have the planet Mercury. Which is kind of funny because Mercury does rule Gemini, and I actually did roll Gemini. Mercury is, the mind and communication, language. This can be verbal or non-verbal. Gemini, it says specifically emotions over rationality, curiosity, clever thoughts. So just because it may seem crazy to somebody else, it's crazy enough to be possible, I just heard. Anything is possible as long as you believe it's possible. It all comes down to your beliefs. Ooh, rose. Roses are so very beautiful. Yeah, okay, I'll get another light over there. Now I know. Confidence. Your confidence in yourself. Confidence to know what you want. Your truth, and going for it. Knowing that the path isn't always slick. There's some thorns there. But really recognizing the beauty of life, the beauty of your journey. It's all about how you are perceiving it. When you are different vibrations, you could be in different situations, and it could be in situations, and if you compare them to different patterns and situations that you have done in your past, you are going to perceive it differently, and you aren't going to react the same because you are seeing it from a higher perspective, right? Or a lower perspective, depending on what's going on. But it's about recognizing that. Are you seeing something through the lens there's something about that. I'm getting somebody likes to take pictures. Somebody likes to video. That is confirmation for somebody. Somebody needs to start sharing their knowledge on the video. On different social platforms. It's there for a reason. I'm hearing that somebody needs to follow this path. They've been getting called to do it for a while, but they've been hiding in the dark. They've been hiding. They've been keeping some sort of secrets to themselves. they know some sort of knowledge they haven't been sharing because they feel that people aren't going to understand, or that people are going to look at them differently, or people are going to judge them, the people around them, because this is not how you probably maybe grew up, or the people around you may not believe in some of the knowledge that you know is true. And you may be getting this while you sleep. You may be waking up with new knowledge and you're questioning it. But it's having that confidence to be open to share, because then you will be open to receive, because what you put out will come back. This is about making it tangible. Somebody is definitely getting a new job. This could be an invitation from the spirit realm to be confident in your abilities and make your own job doing videos. Sharing, having the courage to share your truth, your perspective. Your perspective matters, and it may help awaken other people's truth, other people's perspective, because there may be a lot of people that see it the same way as you, but it seems out there. It seems crazy, but it's not. It's really true. Because it's true to you, and it's true to other people, and to just be open and have courage. What is courage? It means doing it afraid, right? Courage doesn't mean that you don't have fear. Courage means that you have fear, but you do it anyways. You are getting symbols. And the star, and it says believe. You are getting symbols. And the stars, there is something, I keep getting drawn to all of these stars. It's like when you gaze at the stars, you may be getting downloads, or you may feel a certain way. You may feel that you are from the stars. I feel like the star is an important symbol for you, and you may be a star in hiding right now. You have to go with the motion through the path, and there's a journey. You're not going to just be right there, because you have to. There's a lot of things that we do not take into consideration when we want something, like fame, for instance. If you get like that instant fame, you don't even know what to do with it, because like all of a sudden you can't even go to the grocery store without everybody looking at you, right? Or taking pictures, and that could be what the whole lens thing was about. People wanting to know more, and there is like, I feel that a lot of people don't understand what it does to your personal life and the people that you love around you, because they are also going to be impacted, so it is a good thing that this happens gradually, because then you get a secureness about it. And there's levels to everything. You build your shell, so to speak. So you're not so affected, because where there is a lot of good energy and people love you, there's also going to be a lot of negative reactions too that you have to get prepared to deal with, and transmute. You have to first transmute your own energies inside of you. And I'm getting something about the root chakra, and that is also about survival and grounding and security, which the Page of Pentacles, when I opened up, that is about grounding and being grounded. So you are learning how to stay grounded and not get caught up in too much emotion, right? Because the Gemini and Mercury, communication, emotion, right? And what emotions are good to communicate, while other ones you may just need to transmute. They're there because you just need to transmute them, and some of them they're inviting you to communicate. But you need to know what is what, right? Which all takes learning. Don't be too judgmental on yourself. Once again, don't carry all that weight on your shoulders. You do have help. Ask for help. You are never alone. And just do how you feel. Trust yourself and have the courage to step out. And you know what? She does look like she is, she's naked, so that's vulnerable. Having that strength in vulnerability. Your vulnerability can be your strength, is a strength. To be able to go and say and communicate something that somebody else would be afraid to communicate. Having the courage to do so because it needs to be said, it needs to be communicated. People need to know, right? Because this can help change the systems, the dynamic of things. It can help this world live in a better place, right? That it's okay to be vulnerable, that it's okay to be wounded. You can still be a warrior. Circle around the moon, change. Ooh, I feel so much power from this card right now. Circle around the moon. Peak energy. Money, career, and possessions. You've been shifting your energy for quite some time. I feel like you have been gathering knowledge, and now things are starting to shift in your reality. I feel like you have been doing this for some time now, and now things are actually shifting in your reality. And I'm hearing loud and clear to be prepared. This is not to install fear in you. This is just to be prepared, because I believe your wishes are coming true. Something you've been desiring that you've been keeping from yourself. You've been telling yourself no because it's too out there, or many reasons. I just heard that you're too old, or you're too young, or my spouse wouldn't appreciate this, my kids wouldn't understand, my family wouldn't understand. I would have to there's something about sacrificing something. But this was all lessons and things you knew about when you came here, and there's something telling you that everything is going to be okay. And to do this, you are going to start to see all of these symbols. I feel like you have been receiving these symbols, and you're able to translate them. And you're getting these symbols from the stars. You're getting them. You could be getting them from many, many, many other. We are very multidimensional. You could be getting these from so many different types of beings, and all the beings are they're like a collective, angels. They're they, it's a collective of beings, and they don't sit there and step on one another. No, I'm better at this. I'm better at this. No, they choose the right one that will communicate something the best because they have that best ability. They don't sit there and have that ego and that pride and that jealousy of, oh, no, I'm better than that. No, there's no judgment. It's, hey, you go ahead. You go do it because you have more experience. Or they're going to hear you better than they'll hear me, because we all communicate differently. We're all at different frequencies. So whoever, you are able to communicate differently than anybody else. Okay, you are unique in how you communicate, and there's a certain collective of people that you are here to personally communicate with and connect to, because these people can socially connect to you in how you say it. And this is on a global level, I'm getting. And you are going to very much be able to implement very positive seeds in their mind. You're going to be able to inspire a whole collective of people that need inspiring right now. And you are the one to do it. You are the one to do it. This is your path. This is something you signed up for when you came here. This is already yours. This is already set in stone for you. You do have free will. It's your time to choose it. You need to choose it and be open to receive this position. It's something you already desire, something you already want. This is something that's already inside of you, and just being open to this change and not letting your expectations of how this or this or this should be, and just being open to receive it no matter how it comes. No matter how it comes. Confessions, you have the confessions to make. All of that information that you got just sitting inside of you. You just got to be open to share it, honey. Be open to share it. It'll be okay. You are so very protected. You are so very loved. And you are so... It takes a lot of courage for whatever this is that you are about to do. And you know, the rose also represents beauty and faith and new beginnings. Just beginnings. You know, it doesn't even have to be brand new. It could be something. I feel like this isn't brand new. I feel like this has been in your mind for a while, and you've been kind of waiting for the right time. And I'm hearing that it's now. It's now. You're going to be getting the sign, okay? So, because our time doesn't even exist. Something that we just need in this earthly realm to break things up a little bit. There's some sort of murky waters. And I see the shadow work. I'm seeing that there's some sort... Can we get a little bit more information? Yeah, it's the sacrifices. So I really feel that there's just this... The thing that's holding you back is you're afraid that, like, because everything... So you've worked so hard to get where you are right now, right? You've had to manifest the whole life that you have right now. And I feel like you are in a crossroads of, I should be happy with what I have right now because this is what I wanted, right? This is what I wanted. I should be happy. But there's something else. There's something more. And you're afraid that you have to sacrifice everything that you have worked so hard to accomplish. And I feel like you feel like it's like you're starting all over. But remember, this is all a circle. And it's all about your awareness. Your awareness is growing. Wow. And there goes manifest. Your awareness is growing so that now you're able to manifest different things. We're not meant to stay in one spot. Remember how I started this and I was like, you know, it never ends. You know, we are always expanding. Well, you're expanding and now your energy is getting too big for what you've came to a pivotal point in your journey. Now it's time to even go further. Now it's taking a step further, which is going to really, it needs you, you're starting to see beyond the veil, right? It's going to require your belief and your faith and to doing it afraid, courage, doing it afraid, and just knowing and following that deep knowing and that truth that you are on the right path, that you are not being led astray, that you are right where you are supposed to be, and you are going to continue to be right where you're supposed to be, even when you don't know absolutely everything. That's kind of the beauty of life, though. If you knew everything, it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be exciting. Hope is on the horizon. All right. All right. Ooh, I feel like your awareness, because it's itching, and that's like that's your awareness. Might be something with toads. You kissed a lot of toads. Oh, yeah, because it feels like it's a risk, but there is a reward. I have reward. I have open to receiving. Page of Pentacles. That's about receiving, manifesting, actually receiving it here in the physical on this earthly realm. The birds just started going crazy, you guys. So the birds may have a lot of messages for you. You have a very divine connection. You may need to get a clear quartz crystal. You can get them basically anywhere and just carry it around with you, because I do feel like you are attracting a lot of different energies from a lot of different people. And this may be part of that doubt that keeps coming in and that shadow work that you're working on. Because I feel like a lot of this may not even be yours. It's just you are powerful enough to transmute it, and there's just different things that attach to us at different times. It's a whole energy thing out here, and sometimes you pick up some things. Yeah, you got to purify. You're purifying yourself. Rosemary is very important, and you're going through this transformation. All right, you are making a new home. You are making a new sacred space. This is very beautiful, you guys. You are going through this. You are awakening to your true power, your true potential, and to have faith to really step out there. You will get the signs and synchronicities that you need to do this, because you knew that you were going to need this when you came here. Okay, so you're going to know what to do, right when to do it. So don't worry too much. Don't get that fear and that worry and that anxiety installed in you too much. Try to release that. Try to let it go the best you can in any way you can. Taking a walk, running, anything to get that extra energy and anticipation out of you, so that way you can be open to receive what you need to receive. See angel number, okay? 1001. Want to know what it means? New beginnings, spiritual awakening, becoming more aware of things, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. You are on the right path, okay? You are getting these signs, synchronicities, all of these symbols. And you are following your truth, your true north. You just need to have more confidence in yourself, which I get it. I totally get it. And not look at it as being sacrificing things, but yet growing. You don't look at it when you grow out of a pair of shoes. You don't look at it as I'm sacrificing my old pair of shoes. You're just like, oh, I grew out of them. I'm going to get a new pair, right? Go get you a new reality. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul, the shadow work. You're on the right path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So the murky waters. So everything seems murky and everything because it's not for you anymore. You're getting out of, when you've been in, you did so much to manifest this reality, right? So this reality is not going to just let you go without trying to tempt you to stay, right? There's energies here that are benefiting off of your energy. So it's like, hey, they're going to try to leech onto you. Old habits are going to try to leech back onto you. Old belief systems are going to sneak back up, and you're going to have to kind of catch them and be like, no, but doesn't work for me anymore. Okay, you're gonna have to set boundaries with your mind. Yes, the communication in your mind, you can set boundaries with that. All right. You don't have to invest your emotion in all of your thoughts either. You can kind of just observe them, like, okay, keep it going. Kind of swish through them and only focus on the ones that feel good to you. Easier said than done, but everything takes practice. Okay, everything is practice, but you are heading in the right direction. All right, this is confirmation for you that you are right where you are supposed to be, and you are going right where you are supposed to go. Take your time. It is okay. It is okay to sleep on it. It is okay to feel that uneasiness. Okay, it's okay. All right, recognize your feelings, know yourself, and know that, hey, this makes me feel uncomfortable. And then now so then you know that, hey, I may have to, if this X, Y, and Z happens, I may have to take a little bit of time in my sacred space. I may have to take a little bit of, solo time to myself and recuperate. Take a long bath after a certain type of encounter or something, but knowing that will help you prepare for what's to come. All right, I love you. I hope this helped. Much love and light, and subscribe and comment, hit the notification bell. I got so much good stuff for you, and it may come right at the right time. It always comes right at the right time. I love you. Kisses. Bye.